That is the leaves. Let me hold this up. This is the leaves of some of my harvest moringa. So guys, I'm going to share with you today how I am going to experiment, and I hope you follow along with me because maybe we all will learn something together. How about that? Yeah, let's learn something together. So I'm going to take this moringa leaves and I'm going to make it in different forms, and we are going to use it as fertilizer in our garden. So the first thing I want to say to you all is I want to thank you all so much for stopping by my channel and just hanging out with me for a while, right? So there is many ways that we can use this Moringa oleifera as a fertilizer. I'm going to use it and make some compost tea with it. I'm also going to use it as a chop and drop. And I'm also going to use it as this is what I'm going to do with this one today. I'm just going to take my moringa, set it in some water, and I'm going to let it plump back up, and then I'm going to put it in my blender and blend it up really good and strain it. Now all the pulp from it, I'm going to put it in some soil that I'm going to use, of course, in the garden. And then I'm going to use the other part. I'm going to just take maybe a half a cup and put it in a 2-gallon bottle of water and just water my garden with this moringa oleifera juice, like compost tea, but moringa tea for your garden. Right. So guys, right now it is about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I couldn't sleep and I had this on my mind, so this is one of the things I wanted to do. So I'm just going to take all of this and stuff it in this jar here, and I'm going to add water, and I'm going to be back with you guys. Listen guys, we all know all the wonderful benefits of the comfrey, that we use in our garden. But listen, the benefits of the moringa is overwhelmingly outstanding. And if it does, and it have all of these beautiful nutrients for the human body, I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about how it can benefit our soil to really give our plants some great nutrients. The moringa is so full of nutrients. It is unbelievable. Now, I do use my moringa as tea. Now, I know a lot of people, they purchase like capsules and, they make a powder out of it, and they put this powder in these capsules and they take it. I know some people take about 4 capsules a day of moringa. They have beautiful stories and their experiences with moringa. I've never taken moringa in that way, and I've heard that it's great for, and I've read that it's great for diabetics and all kinds of medical issues. Ever needed, the wonderful thing is, y'all, I'm a gardener. Yay! If it comes with a seed, yeah, I could do something with that. Yeah, but I just feel blessed because of it. Now, all right, guys. So I got this all jam-packed with all of that moringa that I had. Now I'm gonna add some water. Give me a second. Alright guys, so here it is, and I put a lot of water in it. As you can see, you see that water in it. And by morning, I'm looking for it to be nice, the leaves to be nice and hydrated. And then guys, I'm gonna put it in the blender. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for in the morning to do that. We'll try to get some sleep, and we're gonna continue on with this experiment of how to use Moringa oleifera as a fertilizer in our garden. All right, guys. Good morning, everyone. This is Linda. I want to thank you all for coming back and hanging out with me for a while in my garden. Yes. So I'm always trying to think of different ways that I can use my plants or my seeds in my garden. So one thing is that I had two very beautiful friends here on YouTube that gifted me with moringa seeds. So one was Paula from Garden City Food Forest. Paula sent me some moringa seeds, and Sarah sent me some moringa seeds. And because they sent me those seeds, I want to make sure that I plant those seeds, and just to make sure that they know how much I appreciate them. So, you know, my mind is always working to try to find different ways to make things bigger, healthier, and better in my garden. So last night, of course, I was thinking about my moringa, because the only way I use moringa is I make tea from my moringa and I drink it, and I love it. I love it. But I know many people, you know, take moringa in a pill form, and you know, they have many testimonies about this beautiful tree. So I wanted to find another way that make it work for me, and that I don't be just growing this beautiful tree just to say I grew a moringa oleifera tree. So this is what I came up with, is that I was thinking how, with all the benefits and the nutrients that this tree has, then just as we use comfrey in our garden, we can also use moringa. So of course I use moringa. I prepared it in different forms. I made this pulp. This pulp I'm going to use. I'm going to put it in some compost, and I'm going to put it, of course, in a bed with some seedlings in it. And I'm going to make some compost moringa tea with it. Yes. And now this here concentrated liquid of moringa, I'm going to use about 3 teaspoons of this liquid in some of the compost moringa tea that I'm going to make. And then, guys, we're going to put that on the vegetables. And another way I'm going to use the moringa, I'm going to do a chop and drop. And so I'm going to use all those ways in the garden in one big bed. I do have some seedlings growing in that bed right now. So yeah, we're going to see how it's going to do. So I'm not going to put it on any other vegetables yet. So I just want to see how it's going to work with just this one big pot that I have some seedlings growing in. And I would love to invite you all to come along with me just to see how does this moringa work as a fertilizer for our garden. And so it's like another thing, it's like having our garden feed our garden. Yeah. So the leaves I have here is some leaves that I dried. I just put in a brown paper bag. They were in that bag for 7 days, and you've seen how just crunchy they was. They were nice, very nice and crunchy. I have about 4 more bags full. I haven't powdered yet, yeah, because I'm lazy like that sometimes. And I do have a lot of leaves still on the tree, and I try to go out there and harvest them as often as possible, yes. But as you can see, when you look at this liquefied moringa, it is beautiful. It's so green. It have a strong smell. It doesn't it doesn't stink, but it smelled like greens. That's what it smelled like. Greens, fresh greens. But it is amazing, amazing. And I'm so looking forward to seeing and experiencing how this moringa can benefit the garden as a fertilizer. And, you know, if our comfrey, which is full of many nutrients, can definitely have our garden looking extremely beautiful, then I know, not only beautiful but and healthy, then I know that moringa can also do the same because of all the benefits in this this tree. Now, if you don't know about the benefits of the moringa, please do your research. Just go to Google and put in the tree of life. They also call it the drumstick tree. They have many other names for it. Yeah, but you are going to be just blown away by all the nutrients it has. Now, guys, if you remember, this is a bucket that I purchased from Dollar General when they had that sale. So I hadn't put holes in it, so I'm glad I didn't. And this is what I'm going to use to make my compost moringa tea. Yes. And I have this little bag right here. I purchased this little bag, y'all, from, y'all know, the Dollar Tree. And this is what I'm going to put my compost and my moringa pulp in. Yeah, and it does great. It's a perfect size. And yeah, so this is my pulp. This is all those leaves and stems from the moringa. And so I'm just going to add this with this compost, and that's all that's in the compost. I didn't add any other amenities in there, nothing else. And I'm gonna just stuff it into my little Dollar Tree mesh bag, yeah. And we're gonna put it in this water, and I let it stay in there for about 2 hours before I put it on the plants. And in a minute, I will show you how I watered the plants with this, not only the tea, but I also used that concentrated liquid that I made from the leaves, which is absolutely amazing. So what I did was, after I used it, I put it in the refrigerator because I would think that it needs to be refrigerated. You know, it is a food. So, but anyway, guys, so I'm just gonna fill up this little bag here. And these little Dollar Tree bags is really cool for making this. This is absolutely perfect for making this this compost moringa tea. And there it is, nice and full. And now the magic begins. And I mean, it just wonderful stuff. You know, I started to put some 511 in there, y'all, but I didn't, simply because I want to see how she works on her own. Yeah. But you know, eventually down the line, when when we do get back some encouragement from it, we'll add some 511 to it. Yeah, but um, this is wonderful stuff here, y'all. It's wonderful stuff. Yes, yes. And I let it set for about 2 hours before I did put it on the vegetables. Yeah, now this is that concentrated liquid that I made from the leaves. Yeah, guys. So now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take I think I used 3 tablespoons of this liquid. And I put it in that little blue container. You will be right there. Yeah. So I don't think that's a gallon, maybe 2 quarts, maybe. It's a little Dollar Tree watering pot, but it served the purpose for today. Yeah. I'm thinking I dipped 3 times. Yeah. Also, I was thinking too, if you strain it again, you can also put it in your sprayer and spray the back of your leaves with this. Yeah, y'all. Can you imagine? Yeah, so, if you sit down and think about some things that you do with your regular compost tea or your comfrey, then I'm really sure you will come up with some great ideas on how to use this moringa tea as a fertilizer in your garden too. Yeah. So now I'm just going to dip some of it out and pour it into the little bucket that I have the concentrated liquid in. Yeah, and now, guys, we're going to go over and we're going to feed this planter that I have with some seedlings in it, and we're going to keep an eye on it and see how it does. Maybe 30 days or so, just to see how she does. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on her and see if there's any changes in plants and what's going on. Yeah. Also, another way that I decided I wanted to use my moringa leaves is that I wanted to do this chop and drop. And so at the end, you will see where I harvest some of the leaves from my moringa tree. Yeah, like right here. Yeah. So I'm harvesting some of the leaves, and I'm going to just pull them apart and just place them all around in this container. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that you all find this to be interesting, and if you do, please leave me a message and hit the like button. Yeah, tell me what your thoughts are. Yeah, and how would you use moringa in your garden as a fertilizer, or are you growing moringa? Yeah. But listen, guys, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Maybe tonight I could get some sleep. I could get some sleep tonight, and I would have went out and harvest some of my leaves from my moringa tree at 2:30 in the morning, but y'all, I don't go out there at night because possums are not afraid of humans. They will stand up to you, and they will bite you. They will bite you, so to eliminate all that, I stay in my house. Yeah, y'all. But I hope all is well. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yes. And I will definitely keep you all updated on what is going on here in my garden. And please, if you have any thoughts or any suggestions, please put them down in the comment sections. All right, guys? Yeah. Yes. I don't know how this looks, but if it works, it's all that counts, right? And this is my Moringa oleifera tree. Yes, I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it. Yep. I had to cut all the leaves off at one time because it turned all yellow, but there she is. Tall and proud. Yes. Later, y'all.